Dani Alves will serve his rape sentence in a Spanish prison, a famous former convict likened to a Hilton hotel. The former Barcelona and Brazil defender was this week found guilty of raping a woman in a Spanish nightclub on New Year's Eve in December 2022.
Alves, who protested his innocence throughout the trial, was sentenced to 4.5 years behind bars for the vile attack. The 40-year-old will serve his sentence at the Brians 2 prison, where H has been on remand since January 2.
The prison, which was opened in 2007 to help overcrowding in other penitentiaries, is home to 1,500 inmates. But it's not your run-of-the-mill prison. Read more on Dani Alves appeal. Dani Alves will appeal bombshell 4.
Five-year sentence after H is guilty of repeats his strength. Dani Alves' ex-wife defiant in selfie posted minutes after Star found guilty. Brians 2, which is just over 20 miles away from Barcelona city centre, includes a massive swimming pool for convicts to keep cool during the sweltering summer months. Alves, according to reports, is set to share the prison with a former bodyguard of his old Brazil teammate Ronaldinho.
Marca claims Ronaldinho's former protector, a man named Coutinho, is also behind bars at Brians 2 following a conviction for sexual assault. The most famous resident of the prison was antivirus software pioneer John McAfee, who died in its walls in June 2021.
Most read in football left without a legend. Benfica and Portugal icon Artur Jorge dies aged 78 after illness. His strength. Dani Alves' ex-wife defiant in selfie posted minutes after Star found guilty. Roger and out. Joe Hart announces H is quitting in June after chat with Celtic boss. Rogers swap shop transfer recommendations for GW25 target FA Cup action for bumper points. McAfee, who was locked up in Brians 2 in October 2021, faced multiple charges of fraud, money laundering and tax evasion in America before his death. And he was pleasantly surprised by the conditions of what proved to be his home for the final days of his life.
Dani Alves' model ex-Jonas Sanz arrives at court to reveal what drunk ex-Barcelona star told her moments after rape. He said, "Life in Spanish prisons is like the Hilton compared to the abject surrealism and dehumanization of American prisons. Here I am treated as a human being instead of a number." Although it's a far cry from most prisons, Brians 2 has experienced its fair share of violence.
Before McAfee's arrest, a prisoner, who had been jailed for sexually exploiting minors and disabled individuals, was stabbed 29 times in his chest, neck and abdomen. An inmate with mental health problems also attacked his fellow inmates and staff in April 2020 before eventually being restrained.
Multiple-time La Liga and Champions League winner, Alves vehemently denied his accusers' claims before being sentenced to hard time. He admitted to having sexual intercourse with the victim at the plush Sutton nightclub and claimed it was consensual.
Read more. Sun STORESCORE on Alan Corrie. Star looks downcast as H is seen for the first time since split breast idea. I still breastfeed my kids. 4. Have no plans to stop. Trolls say it's wrong. Prosecutors for the state and the victim had sought heftier punishments for Alves, demanding 9 and 12-year sentences respectively. Alves and his legal team plan to appeal his sentence.